the street said, what the street said, push up. What the street said, what the street said, push up. What the street said, what the street said, push up, get in here. What the street said, what the street said, push up, get in here, man. What the street said, man. It's your boy Big Shit crying at the little one. What the street said, get in here. No, Memphis. Screaming, no, screaming, no. You know what I'm talking about? What the street said, push up, get in here, man. What the street said. 725 record, what it do is your boy Big Shit Crowd, Mr. Summer Avenue, Mr. Dreams and Money. What poppin'? Drop your city, drop your state, drop your hood as you push up. You know how we gonna play it, man. You know how we gonna play it, man. What the street said, push up. What the street said, push up, get in here, man. It's your boy Big Trell Crowd, not the little one. This little Trell C. That's my son. 725 record, what been going on with you, man? What been going on with you? You been staying out the way and standing in the way of some money. The only way we need to be standing in the way of is some money. If you ain't standing in the way of some money or standing in the way of handling your business, we ain't promote nothing else. You heard me? Mitchell High, come on, man. 381 22 in the building. 38122, man. It's a 38. It's a 38 and 122. For those who don't know. 38122 in the building, man. What the street said. 38122, 38112. Come on, man. Mitchell Heights, Bean Hampton. They right across the street. If you know, you know. What the street said, push up. What the street said, push up. I'm on the way to some money. I got a song called I'm on the way to some money. I gotta go get some money. One time I'm on the way to some money. Munyon. That's what the young folk call it. Munyon. On the way to some munyon. What the street said, push up. We got 725 records in here. Drop your city, drop your state. If you're from Memphis, drop your hood. We got Mitchell Heights in the building. North. This is right when you raise your thumb up, man. What the street said, push up. It's your boy Big Shit Crowd, not the little one. Shout out to the chat. We're gonna even shout out the trolls. We ain't even hating on the troll, man. The trolls can come on. Today's topic is, man, Memphis OG. There's me. Memphis man, Memphis OG, Memphis YG, whatever you want to call me. Speak on SaysoP. Sauce Walka, the shooter, has been ID'd. We're gonna talk about Big Boogie's sister being unalive. I think maybe another woman was unalive, but I don't want to speak that on anyone. So for right now, we're gonna just say one person was unalive in the car chase in Arkansas. Shout out to the family. We sending condolences. I know Crizzle a little bit. I'm not his best friend or no like that or nothing, but I know Crizzle a little bit. Know his dad a little bit. So I'm not gonna be doing no bashing or talking bad on no man because that ain't what I do. No way. But it's real. Yeah. 725 record. I think it was 4 people in the vehicle, 3 women, and then Crizzle. So yeah, I heard one lost her arm for sure. That might have been his girlfriend. The one who lost her arm might have been Crizzle's girlfriend. What the street said. Shout out to Wealth. Nah, it ain't Young G's, it's Big Trell Crowd. Yeah. That what I heard too. That was the reports I've been hearing. And he in jail already. They already done booked him. We're gonna pray for them. We're gonna pray for the victims. We're gonna pray for the families. For sure, we're gonna pray for the victims. We're gonna pray for the families. We gotta do that. Well, I gotta do it anyway. What I do know about Crizzle, he was an inspiring rapper. I know me and some of my homeboys and did some stuff, and he done pushed up and did his thing before. But we gonna talk about this SaysoP Sauce Walka shooter being ID first. Let's take it back there first. So everybody know, I think it was Saturday when shooters jumped out a white charger and did what they did to SaysoP and Sauce Walka, where it was several shots fired. Me, I counted four shooters. I counted four active shooters. You could see some spark coming from the muzzle of the driver firearm as well. I seen four shooters. I seen three physical shooters, and then I seen fire come from the driver. So I counted four shooters that day. If you know me, you know I'm against the crash out culture. You know I'm against the crash out culture. I'm not part of that crash out culture. I'm 42. I'm feeling good, looking good, smelling good, performing good, and everything I do. It breaks my heart when I see people in such a rush to crash out. Being in a rush to crash out, it's just wild. Uh, 725 Records said he believes that he was sacrificed. Why you believe that, 725 Records? Let me know why you believe it. Why you believe it? Is it because of what his mama posted or what? Is it because of what his mama posted or 725 Records? You know, I believe it was just a mold because, bro, in the spotlight too much for him to be grieving. Yeah, he is, but that's really how dude always move though. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't say he ain't being himself. You know what I'm saying? Like, Sauce move like that. Like, they somebody got shot in LA and it was attempted robbery and somebody lost their life. And, dude was still out promoting, still moving around. Uh I feel like he should have went ahead and went back home. You know what I'm saying? But he's saying that he wanted to finish the mission that Say So laid out for him. You know what I'm saying? And so he met everybody who Say So P wanted him to meet. You know what I'm talking about? He wanted him to go to Superior shop. So he went to Superior. He wanted him to do a interview with Wicked Films. So he done an interview with Wicked Films. He wanted him to hook up with the folks with the good seafood and lobster. So he linked up with them. So his thing was he wanted to do everything SaysoP wanted him to do. You know what I'm talking about? And if there was a setup, that was the worst setup in history. You know what I'm talking about? Like, dude still had the same clothes on. You know what I'm saying? It looked like he had the same clothes on for 3, 4 days. Like, same jacket, same shorts. It looked like they was sleeping at somebody's house in the trap. So I was wondering what dude from. I looked at his address. It said he was from Raleigh, but I don't know. I seen dude address had a Raleigh address on their junk. That was just a random event. I thought about that. And I also thought about this. Is what I really thought. Like, I think it's dangerous to be taking pictures with dudes and people don't know if you with them or not. You know what I'm talking about? Like, yeah, he from Raleigh. You know what I'm saying? It looked like both dudes from Raleigh. Cause the dude address had Raleigh, but that don't mean he from Raleigh. I never thought it was them. But I thought it was somebody, I'm gonna say close to the area of downtown. I thought that the smoke, I ain't gonna lie, I thought this smoke probably came from somebody who was close from downtown. But I ain't see nobody saying that they know dude. You know what I'm saying? Like if I seen somebody saying they know dude, I'd probably be able to put more of a reach on it. You know what I'm talking about? But if they ain't got no connections, then you know it was paid. If they ain't got no connections, and we find out they ain't had no connections, then it was paid. Yeah, you see what I'm saying? I thought it was probably from him being with the dudes out in Raleigh, knowing what they got smoking. You know, they got smoking in quite a few places. So I thought maybe, hey, we can't get them. Let's up the score on somebody. That's really what I thought. What the street said, what the street said, hit the like button as you push up, hit the like button, drop your city, drop your state. We talking about SaysoP Sauce Walker. One of the four shooters has been identified. He's been ID'd. One of the shooters has been ID'd. What y'all think about that? One of the shooters has been ID'd. Man, 725 record. Don't you think it's crazy how these dudes, the police catch them so fast? Like man, these dudes is knocking somebody down. They ain't even going a week or two. They ain't even going on a 6 month run. Like the folk coming to get them like immediately. Like no hesitation. Like go get you. You know what I'm saying? Like get over here. I just I really feel like just being a crash out or any type of money for high is just like goofball business at this point. Like it's goofball business because it's cameras all over the city. It's cameras all through the county. It's cameras on people's houses. It's cameras on people's businesses. And when these folk really want to get you, they bring out the resources. These folk can go in my cameras at my house without no permission. They can go in your cameras at your house, no permission. They don't need permission to go look at whatever going on your cameras right now. Plus snitching. Like you can't beat cameras and snitching, man. I can beat it. Oh, it's gonna for sure come out like that now. I know the young out this way, they wasn't around. They been on a bag. Yeah, a lot of it be a lot going on out of town to be coming from Memphis, especially like through Missouri, Alabama. Like they be hitting licks down there too. Like they be hitting licks in a lot of other cities and states, and they know they got a lot of smoke at home. So it's a lot of crews really not even they're not really just doing a whole lot in the city no more. They gonna get their money out of town, then they go back to their hood here and there. Some as soon as he get caught, he gonna snitch on them, man. Man, see, that's the thing about a paid hit. Let me say something about a paid hit right quick. You didn't grow up with them. Ain't no loyalty there. Like, yo, Dre, what it do? Love you, sis. Yeah. When you pay somebody to put in some work for you, man, ain't no loyalty there. Like, ain't no loyalty. If you pay somebody to go knock somebody down, you ain't grow up with them. They ain't from the sandbox. Like, they don't owe you no loyalty. They don't owe you nothing. Like, when they get caught, man, ain't no more flexing on Instagram. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no more flogging on Instagram like you the man, like you having it your way. Like I really believe people just more addicted to Instagram and flogging and faking like they rich and they a big dog. And then when they get jammed up, they crying, they whining, they talking to the police without a lawyer. like, like, and this when reality kick in, when the perks done wore off and they having lean withdrawals, you know what I'm talking about? And that's when they say, I ain't grow up with them. Like my homeboys gonna still mess with me. So I might well gonna tell on all them. My people gonna still mess with me. They gonna ride with me right or wrong. That's the mentality. That's the mentality. But that's the mentality, man. There's a lot of FNs going on right now. And we're gonna get to what Dre said. You know, he said, rest in peace, Woody. He said, love your sis. We're gonna get on this subject in a second. Once we get off this SaysoP Sauce Walka ID. Let me tell you something. Dude ain't even got a rat. He ain't got a rat. At this point, the police gonna run his phone records. They gonna look up all his well-known associates. They gonna look at pictures and videos of people body language, and they had those other guys in less than 3 months. Everybody who pulling these brazen acts in broad day is going down. You know what I'm talking about? Like right, wrong, or indifferent. You see what happened in the Dolph case. You see what's going on in the Yellow Beezy case. You see what's going on in the Lil Durk case. Like, man, I'm telling you, man, folks don't want to do no time. They don't want to do no time. And they not finna do all the time by themselves. Why do 10 when you can tell on a friend? That's the game they playing. Look at what happened with Quando Rondo, cousin. They own it. They gonna know who done that. They finna reveal. They know exactly who done it. You know what I'm saying? They already got Lil Durk folks locked up for that. Look what happened to Nipsey Hussle. He locked up. Look what happened to Get Money Lil Ronnie in Fort Worth. They locked up. Julio in Florida. They locked up for that. Mo 3, they locked up. The people who knocked down Doe B, one of my favorite rappers of all time, they locked up. So you look at it, what you really getting for this little bit of fame you getting? You know what I'm saying? You're not really getting nothing. It's not really a return. The reason I wouldn't be in the streets no way, because the streets just don't make sense to me anyway right now. But the reason I wouldn't have been in the streets, even if I could, I pay attention to life. I pay attention to the world. I started seeing my homeboys and family members kept going to jail. Soon they started running up a bag. Now they gotta do 2 to 12 years. Then they get out, they start running up a bag again. They gotta do 2 to 12 years. So at some point it didn't make sense for me to be in the streets when I knew I could work 2 jobs and make 70 to 150,000 a year if I work 2 jobs. So I would rather work 2 jobs and make 70 to 150,000 dollars a year. I say 130,000 a year. Than to jump in the streets, put in some work, and now I gotta be gone for 7 years and I ain't a millionaire. The math ain't mathing. The math ain't mathing. Like, I don't know. When you get the Doe B update, nah, trying to throw you out topic. Doe B hitters been locked up. It was a dude was in the video. He was kind of a brown sack, paper sack type guy, and the dude with an eye patch. They was his homies. Doe B homies done it to him. They been locked up. They caught them soon. They did that. Yeah, but you got guys like even Big U out there in LA. I'm gonna be honest, bro. Like his name shouldn't even be mentioned. Like if you doing what you're supposed to be doing, this ain't the 60s and 70s where they took down a lot of black powerful leaders who didn't do no crime. But this ain't the 60s, 70s, and 80s. This is a whole new time. Like you shouldn't even be around these young niggas or having like somebody like Loose Cannon saying you was sending him out on missions to extort people. You know what I'm saying? Like your name, when you become a big dog and you doing positivity in the community, like your name shouldn't even be mentioned in certain conversations. Just like your name shouldn't be mentioned with sexual assault. You know what I'm saying? Like your name mentioned with sexual assault or RAPE. You know what I'm talking about? Like taking the P. Like your name shouldn't even be mentioning it, man. When you on a grown man level, certain stuff your name shouldn't even be mentioning it, man. Hit the like button as you push up, man. Get in here with the streets there. Drop your city, drop your state, drop your hood as you push up. Let me know what popping. But certain stuff your name shouldn't even be mentioning. Um, I believe there's a whole lot more to come with that case on it's a lot more to come with that case. It's a whole lot more to come with this SaysoP and Sauce Walka shooting. Everything has not been revealed yet. A lot more gonna be revealed, man. Um, a lot more gonna be revealed for real, for real. I know that to be a fact. What a street said, push up, your boy beat you a crowd not to look. Drink water, man, your business. Drink water, man, your business, what the street said. Oh, I got the sniper. What's up, Black Prime TV? What poppin'? What the street said? Drop your city, drop your state. Black Prime, we in here talking about SaysoP, Sauce Walka, shooter. One of the four shooters has been identified. The authorities got his name. They blasting him all over the police scanners. He all over the police radar. He all over Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. His face is everywhere. Naptown, what popping? Uh, as you know, many know, Sauce Walka was shot probably 2 or 3 times. It looked like with either with a Drake, a AR-15, or a switch hit him. It looked like he got shot about 3 times in his leg and his thigh. SaysoP was not so lucky. He took 7 up top. He took 7 up top. One of the 4 shooters has already been identified. Not man. And then though I would tell him, Black Prime, then we got cameras, bro. Like everybody got a phone. So everybody got a camera. Plus in Memphis, over the past 3 years, a lot of people don't realize, but MPD has cameras all around the expressway, all throughout the city. And the county has cameras all over. But Saturday was a sad day in Memphis because this happened downtown Memphis at one of the most popular hotels where a lot of celebrities stay at, a lot of people getting money stay at the Westin. Like it's right next door to Two Chains lounge, which we had Dre, who was in the chat. I don't know he's still in here. But that's what we had went for his birthday. It's across the street from FedEx Forum where the Memphis Grizzlies play, and it's a street behind Bill Street. Like this wasn't just anywhere in the city. Like this was a prominent area in the city where this happened at. So it was wild. It was wild. Sayso took 7. Like I said, looked like Sauce took about 2 or 3 with a Drake or AR or a switch. Cause you can see the switch let off from the driver's side. But Saturday was a horrible day in the city. But it's been a lot of horrible days in Memphis, especially this year. You know what I'm talking about with violence. It's been violence and allergies. Allergies been kicking too. Allergies been beating everybody up. But it was 4 shooters. You can see the driver let off a switch. You can see it was three shooters outside the white Charger. The one who got in, I believe, last on the passenger rear side, he didn't have on a mask when they made a stop somewhere. So they was able to photograph him quite a few times. Mona Thompson, hey Mona. Let me see what Mona said. Hello, family. I've been missing y'all. I've taken a few losses. Been real sick. I'm just taking it slow. I'm here. Pray everyone has been doing well. We pray you've been doing well too, Mona. I was just telling them crime been up in Memphis and violence, but allergies have been up too. Like allergies, pneumonia. I just left a funeral last weekend. One of my OGs lost his son to pneumonia. So this pneumonia, this COVID, the allergies, RSV, I believe it's called RSV, the flu has been taking a lot of people out in the city. So if you ain't feeling well, man, call your doctor. Go on, go get your appointment. Like, don't wait, don't play with it. Health is wealth. We all done took a lot of losses. You know what I'm talking about? City to city, state to state, hood to hood, region to region, county to county, parish to parish. But it's important to go to the doctor. It's important to stay away from stupid people. You know what I'm talking about? It's very important. Um, I had it so bad, please. Yo, I'm glad you all right, Mona. I know you know you got a lot of business to take care of. You got a lot of responsibilities, and I haven't really been going live that much. I probably went live like I've been going live probably about once or twice a month. Last time I think I went live was, let me see, when last time I even went live. I think I might have went live for 5 minutes on Bourbon Street when I had went to New Orleans. Might have went live one time since then, but I haven't been really just going live as much. Uh, life hit us. You know what I'm saying? I took a lot of losses. I've been to a lot of funerals. Sometimes I go to funerals and just support, even when people don't just be my people like that. They don't really be my folks like that. I just sometimes go to support a homeboy or a family member. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe speak or something. You know what I'm talking about? Just to get some type of inspiration to the folks. But what the street said, push up, hit the like button as you push up, get in here. Yeah, it gets overwhelming, but God, we all have to take a breath from everything. Um, Man, the trolls be so funny. Yeah, you gotta take a break from everything sometimes. That's why, like the top of the year, I went to Houston in January. I went to Florida in February, and then I went to New Orleans in March. So I've been out of town 3 times before this year been out. You know what I'm talking about? We got a million more trips to go on. It's important to enjoy yourself, man, and go somewhere sometime, man. I know everybody ain't got the money all the time, but sometimes, man, don't even try and hold on to that little money. Just go get you a fresh breath of air. You know what I'm talking about? Sometimes you need a fresh breath of air. And just you might have you had to go on vacation on a budget sometime, but I think it's important to get out, get some air, show these kids is a different way of living. You know what I'm talking about? Like taking vacations and letting kids see different stuff is very, very important. And you gotta take a break for yourself. You know, I check my blood pressure every day. Uh, try and eat a little better every day. Sometimes I try not to eat nothing. Sometimes I try and just do a liquid diet. Um, I'm not gonna play Big Boogie on my live right now because it demonetized my live. You know what I'm talking about? But I mess with Big Boogie, real good music, real good music. I mess with big dude. Man, what a scree said, push up, get in here, man. Hit the like button as you push up. Uh, so now we're gonna take it over to Big Boogie. Uh, is a female, Woody, pretty much like his sister. I don't believe it's his blood sister, but I believe it's his sister. You know what I'm talking about? I believe they said she was like the whole hood sister. You know what I'm saying? I know Dre said, he just said rest in peace to her in the chat. Shout out to Draco. Draco, my little mans who shoot videos. He said she looked after him. That was his sister from another mother. So rest in peace to this young lady. She had to be an angel because I ain't seen nothing but good stuff about her. I ain't seen nothing negative about this young lady who met her untimely demise due to allegedly, supposedly, a high-speed chase by Lil Crizzle. Lil Crizzle from like Raleigh, the Bay Area, was rapping, doing his thing. I met him a few times. You know what I'm talking about? His daddy rap. His daddy rap. His daddy make music. Uh, Supposedly he put the police on a high-speed chase in Arkansas. Arkansas has always let it be known that they not gonna tolerate nothing. Uh, Nathaniel, and they put out something last month saying because a lot of people when they doing crime they try and make it back to Memphis. It's the same way when people doing crime in Mississippi, they be trying to get back. You know what I'm talking about? And Arkansas had let it be known they gonna use the pit maneuver to knock you in a ditch. They not letting you get back to Memphis, is what they said. They put out, it was a big article about this. But one thing we all know is being from Memphis, Arkansas don't play and Mississippi don't play. The things you can do in Memphis, you cannot do in Arkansas, you cannot do in Mississippi. I swear to you, you can't. And they have harsher laws than Tennessee. They have way harsher laws. Uh, they have very harsher laws. Like Mississippi and Arkansas will mess up their own car. They will kill you if they got to not to let you get back to Memphis. Like they will kill you. You're not getting back to Memphis. Is the way law enforcement look at you trying to participate in any type of illegal activities and get back to Memphis. Arkansas and Mississippi are not going to allow you to get back. And this is a very touchy subject because this just happened yesterday. Uh, I don't really just so much like trying to be the first person to catch a story or nothing like that because really my channel is meant to be a motivational channel. Uh, but hopefully this can be motivation for people to stop putting the police on high speed chases. You not only affect your life, everybody in the car with you life, but you affect everybody's life around you and everybody who connected to everybody who's around that car. You know what I'm saying? Because people got kids, they got parents, they got cousins, people got family members who love them. So I'm hoping that my video can motivate people to stop thinking about taking the police on high speed chases, or it can motivate the police to, or the government to change some laws, whereas they don't bump you. But the sad part about it is so many people in Memphis have lost their life because of people being on a high speed chase or just reckless endangerment in stolen cars. Arkansas and Mississippi knows this. Like, it's almost like the big three. They know what's going on in each state. And of course they're gonna blame Memphis for majority of the crime and the crime waves in the surrounding areas, which I can't blame them because people from Memphis are often making the news in Missouri, Alabama, Georgia, Arkansas, Mississippi for doing what? Crime. So I can't blame them, but I can blame them. You know what I'm talking about? Because these three ladies were innocent. Only thing they was guilty of was being in the car with Lil Crystal. Only thing they was guilty of was being in the car with Chris. Read the title. The title says Memphis OG speaks on Sauce Walker shooter ID'd. It's 1 out of 4 shooters in a white charge. Say so. Unalive shot 7 times. Sauce Walker shot 2 or 3 times with a switch. Big Boogie sister unalive from a car chase. Memphis crime is up. What do you get from that? You know what I'm talking about? Like, what do you get from that? What is it that you don't get from that? For one, I want to say it's time to put the cup down. The lean that everybody love bragging about. The lean, it's time to put the lean down. Nothing. Black Brown TV. Pastor Floyd lost his life. Yeah, Pastor Floyd lost his life. A female unalived him. With Pastor Floyd, it seemed like he was an amazing guy. I wish he would have just kept driving. You know, one thing, like I'm married, I tell my wife, you know, let me address more conflict than you. You know, when people get mad, nobody really wins an argument. You gotta get the last word. This person gotta get the last word. Me, I don't do no argue. I don't argue with nobody. If I argue, I really love you, and I try my best not to argue with nobody. Arguments make people very, very mad. It's some places in life I don't never want to be. One is very, very mad because to the point I can't control myself. Some people get so mad they can't control themselves. Some people get so mad they got to get the last word. An argument ain't gonna settle nothing. You gotta realize that all you can do is agree to disagree and leave it at that. Me and my best friend can have a disagreement. Okay, you can say all that you want to say. You're not gonna make me agree with you. I'm not gonna make you agree with me. How you feel is how you feel. Now, what I can tell you is, man, you know what? I don't really care about none of that. Man, let's go on, handle some more business. Some people gotta learn when to walk away. Some people gotta learn it's time to put the cup down, the perks down. Put them down, throw them in the garbage. For one, they got you not paying attention to your surroundings. Oh, people are getting up on you and you don't see them. If you gonna pop pills, do lean, do it at home. Do it at home. Do it in your hotel room and don't go out. Do not get in the car with a fool. Me, I got a cousin. He might be watching this live. I don't talk to him no more. He tried to tell me he wanted me and my son. My son was about maybe 3 years old. My son 5, he be 6 this year. He maybe was 3 or 4. Y'all get in the car and ride with me. Man, I got so mad at my cousin. I said, man, you think I'm a fool? You think I would let me and my 4-year-old, 3-year-old ride in the car with you and you were drunk? Man, you lost your mind or something? Oh, me, I'm real cool. I'm kind of quiet sometimes. But a fool is something I'm not. You know what I'm talking about? Like, I ain't going for none of that. Like, I'm not finna dumb myself down and make nobody feel more of a man or feel happy about themselves. I just want to say, do not get in the car with fools. Don't hang with fools. A lot of people in Memphis are losing their life based on one thing, and not just Memphis and other cities and states, taking pictures of being around a fool. I'm not hanging with a fool, period. I don't care. We brother, we cousin. You could be my mom, you could be my daddy. We could have grew up with each other. Hanging with fools is bad for your. It's bad for your everything. Bad for your mind. It's bad for your eyesight. Hanging with fools is bad for your eyesight, man. I do not believe in hanging with fools, man. Fools are out here hurting people and getting people hurt, and you won't even see it coming. All that, man, they're my partner, man. Man, hey, they gonna try and get who they gonna try and get, but man, they ain't gonna get nobody if they with me, man. Man, the steppers don't care nothing about that, man. You talking to yourself. You talking to your whole self. Talking about what somebody is and they gonna do. That's just like when I heard men talk about, oh man, you know what I'm talking about? I took his gal and I got the gal now. He can't do no respect this pimping, this playerism, whatever. Man, look, you talking to yourself. You can't tell no another man how to or how not to feel. You know what I'm saying? Like people be saying, "Oh man, don't get mad at me, man. The gal told me." Man, if you know a dude crazy about a gal to the point he'll unalive you, will take your life, or he'll lose his life, why even mess with him? Why even mess with him? Hey, Eric Jones, Misfit Jr. He come for it. Come on, man. Misfit, come on, man. He coming for it, man. He coming for it. Hey, QC, I don't do anything for money. You need to go play with them little boys and little girls. I don't do anything for money. You know what I'm talking about? Maybe you would do anything for money. You know, I don't do anything for money. We ain't going on. I don't even play them type of game. Them little kid game, man. Little boy game, man. Never do anything for money. It's a buster move. Oh man, don't think the sniper ain't out. I had a sibling I haven't been around in 2 years because she's always out of control. Mona, preach to him, man. It's like preaching to the choir. If you too stupid, I stay away from you. Not because I'm scared of you. I don't know what I might do to you for playing with me. Oh, you hear me, Mona? Like I'm scared of what I might do to somebody being stupid. Like I told you, I don't want to get extremely mad to the point I want to do something to somebody. So the best thing for me to do is respect myself, respect everything around me. I would I see somebody acting stupid or acting a fool. I'm telling you, I swear. I be somebody probably ain't gonna like this. When I see people at work who I know love to cause confusion and be stupid, I get away from them. If I hear you talking about like if I hear you telling rainbow jokes at work, I'm gonna stay away from you. I don't play like that. I do not play rainbow jokes. So if I see you playing rainbow jokes at work, I'm gonna do everything in my power to avoid you every day. I don't play like that. I believe when certain people play with you in certain ways, uh, you gotta go for it, win, lose, or draw. You gotta go for it. So certain things, you just I don't know, just don't do it. You know what I'm saying? Like it's this is like if you know something super bad for you. Let's say you got cirrhosis of the liver, uh, and you steady drinking, you poison yourself. Misfit Junior, what's up? Misfit Junior, what poppin'? I ain't know why I said I'm just gonna if people playing, I just stay away from them. I ain't say I'm gonna do nothing. I'm gonna treat everybody with respect. I just say if you acting stupid or act like you ain't got those shit, I'm gonna remove myself from the situation. I haven't been 50 years around the globe and don't have discipline and respect for myself and others also. I'm always trying to be better for my grandkids. God is good. That's what I'm saying. I'm 42. I just had a birthday. My birthday was March 3rd. Mona, I'm with you. I I got plenty of discipline, but I think some of your discipline got to be able to okay communicate, but communicate respectfully. I don't see a need to try to force yourself to be around anybody, friends, family, homeboy, home. I'm not gonna force myself to be around nobody, but if I'm around you, I'm gonna respect you because I'm gonna respect myself first of all. Now you can be white, black, Mexican. You can like women. You can like boys. You can do what you do, but when the respect level ain't there, we got an issue. I think if more of the young people had some type of discipline to understand that you ain't gotta like me, I ain't gotta like you, but that don't mean we gotta kill each other. That's that's respecting yourself. Because 9 out of 10 times you go kill them, right? You go on the line or rival internet gang member because a lot of these boys ain't never even met each other before. It ain't like the beef from the skating ring or club no name or on Beale Street. Most of the rival gang beef people in Memphis have never met each other. They've never crossed each other's paths. The beef has started mostly from online. So when you looking at it like that, it's all about if these young dudes had some respect and some discipline. First of all, you should respect yourself, not to even be engaging in internet beef. Because when you engage in internet beef and y'all go take somebody down you don't know, you can't call the rules. You can't tell them don't hit up your mama house. You can't tell them don't hit up your cousin house. Don't hit up your auntie house. When it's smoke, it's smoke. And I keep seeing all these former older gang members talking about its rules. Why you lying? Why you weren't telling your friends it was rules when they were shooting each other mama houses up? You gotta think in the 80s and 90s, it was more drive-bys than any other time in the black community. 80s and 90s, it was plenty of drive-by shootings, walk-by shootings in people's houses. Who was in them houses? Women and kids. The gang members was on the block. Good energy bring good energy. Yeah, most definitely. Good energy bring good energy. Whoa, this crazy. I would think like that started in the street. Not no more. It used to, but like I said, ain't no club no name no more. Ain't no club D&D no more. Ain't no Premier no more. Ain't no level 2 no more. So a lot of stuff starting online. I believe when they stopped gangster walking, break dancing, going to celebration stations, skating ring, and live line sets, everything went left. I would agree. At the Mall of Memphis, you were gonna see a fight at the Mall of Memphis. You might see somebody getting jumped or something. But at the Mall of Memphis, it was more fights than anything. At Liberty Land, it was more fights. At the fair, it was more fights. You were here like every 1 to 3 years, it might be a shooting at the fair. What's it? What is it? It is. He smashed it. How you good? But when then we had celebration stages, it might be a fight. Crystal Palace, it was mostly fights. Now somebody gonna have their fast on time, but it wasn't like no everyday thing. If somebody got the fat trying to knock somebody down. But when they took everything from the city, including the summer jobs, I got worse and worse. Double O Misfit Junior. I'm from the Midwest. We still old school like it. What part of the Midwest you from? Shout out to the Midwest. I went to college in Iowa, and by me going to college in Iowa, I done been through Milwaukee, Chicago, St. Louis. I had already been through Springfield, Missouri, and some more places, the family reunions. But I got more familiar with Midwest culture. Nah, that wasn't Dallas that time. My son don't feel too good. His teeth coming out and covered in. You know how they go. He the big fat. Them teeth coming in and they coming out at the same time. He laying down right now. Big Dow laying down. What the screen said, push up, get in here, hit the like button as you push up. Um, I'm gonna ask y'all this question: why is Memphis crime so high? And if you from out of state, let me know why y'all crime so high. I want to read a couple comments before I speak on why I think Memphis crime rate is so high. I spoke about this on Street Politics TV. Shout out to Street Politics TV player Cole. Me and him were supposed to do a live tonight. For some reason, it wouldn't let me join his live. So I was like, well, I ain't been live on my own page. So I stayed on his page and for a little while, about 20, 30 minutes, chopped it up on his live. Then I came to my own. I thank you, Mona. Thank you, Mona. But drop in the comments why you think Memphis crime rate is so high and crime rate is so high around the country. And then I'm going to tell y'all why I think the crime rate is so high. We talked about it on Player Code channel. So let me know why y'all think the crime rate so high. Drop your city, drop your state, push up with a screen said, get in here. Push up with a screen said, get in here. Do hit the like button as you push up. When you subscribe to the channel, please do hit the bell for notifications. This way you know every time I'm dropping a video, you know every time I'm going live, man. The fast way, not the slow way. Get in here. With a screen said, push up. With a screen said, push up. Man, it's your boy Big Trell Crowd, not the little one. This little Dallas, he's in the bed. My little Dallas is in the bed tonight. He be saying it too. It be so funny. What the screen said? What the screen said? Push up. What the screen said? What the screen said? Push up. He be having me dying, lad. That my Dallas there. Yeah, let me know why y'all think crime so high in the city of Memphis or wherever you at. Get in here. The fast way, not the slow way. Get in here. I enjoyed the live. I gotta get some rest. Y'all, all love 100. Much love, Mona Thompson. The number one dreamer. May you have glory in the flesh. Be prosperous. Be very, very blessed. You already know what we wishing you. Okay, double O, misfit, junior parenting skills. Feel off bad, no guidance. Uh, imperfect earth angel, leadership in the city, and some of its structure in the homes. Big Dre, no guidance at all. Misfit, you correct. Imperfect earth angel, you correct. Big Dre, you correct. Okay. Now I'm gonna touch on it real quick. Parenting for sure. It's parents, it's grandparents, the parents that's younger than us in their 30s now, grandparents, more often than normal. Uh, their grandparents in their 30s more often. So they still dating people that's around they kids' age. They still dating like some of them dating teenagers, some of them dating dudes in their early 20s. So they doing what they kids doing. And then now the parents, a lot of them don't want to be no real grandma at 30 something, 40, even 50. They don't want to be no grandma like that. So parenting for sure. Uh leadership. Leadership has fell off. A lot of people who have leadership skills, people don't listen to, or because they ain't got 5, 6 flashy cars, they not wearing Louis and Gucci. So people don't want to look up to people who have leadership skills because they not flashy. Um, Dre said no guidance at all. I agree with it. No guidance at all. Um, kiddo, money bag. What poppin'? King Edo, Nine do what poppin'? Um, I'm gonna say it like this: parenting for sure. But this is another thing. It's always something that's cool to do. When I was coming up, it was cool to be in a gang. Okay. But some gangs taught structure. When I was coming up, it was cool to, I'd say, smoke weed, snort powder. Um, snort powder was cool when I was coming up. It was like cool to certain people. Snort powder was cool. Certain people smoking weed were cool. Uh, selling weed, selling crack was cool when I was coming up. So you have people who, in a way, I agree with Charleston White on certain things. In a way, you have people who mimic what they see other people do. So when I'm in elementary in South Memphis, I'm watching the Hoovers. I grew up on an A-trade block. So I'm watching the Hoovers pack niggas out all the time. Like, you know what I'm saying? I done seen nigga hole in his head, you know what I'm talking about, fourth, fifth grade. Uh, but I'm watching the level of violence. Like, you know what I'm saying? People pick up a bike and slam it on a nigga head, like on a young nigga head. So just luckily, I wasn't trying to do what they was trying to do. But now I look at it right. A young dude, 9 to 10 years old. Listen to me right quick. A dude 9 or 10, he looking at the big brothers 10, it is 15, 16, put in work. They stealing cars. If you come outside to get your car, they shoot at you trying to kill you. Is a 10-year-old riding with these 15-year-old, 16-year-old while they doing it. Okay, they get in beef online. They go spin. They go shoot up somebody's block. The 10-year-old with them. All right. They go to a party. They get in a fight. They shoot that up. It's a 10-year-old with them. So check this out. Now the 10-year-olds have been around this type of violence. So now when everybody dead and in jail, he 15, 16 now. He's more ruthless. Now, if he think that you might want to do something, he killing you off the wham. He ain't doing no plan because of his environment. And then you got dudes my age who been lying like they was these certified dope boys and killers and they ain't never went for nothing. When in real life, everybody done went for something. If you can't let nothing go, you gonna be in the penitentiary serving life or you gonna be in the grave. I ain't never met a dude who ain't never took a loss. It That's what's happening. That's why people be like, well, it's getting more and more worse every year. Okay, guess what's happening? The 10, 11, 12-year-old guys are watching these dudes go in and out of jail. They watching them die on missions. They watching them put in work. So the 10, 11, 12 are getting more and more violent. They get more and more violent. Like most of the OGs is real. Most of the real OGs after 29 or 35, they trying to get a job, get a CDL, get a truck, get a cleaning business, get a have some cars on tour road. They trying to have a studio. Most dudes who would be OGs are they around 32, people start being OGs 32 to 35. I'm talking about real OGs. I ain't talking about the young dudes who say they're OG, but they can't show nobody nothing other than losing their life. That ain't a OG to me. It's just somebody who can show you how to go take something and lose your life. That's not an OG to me. It might be an OG to somebody else. But when you say, why is it getting more and more worse? And why is the crime getting more and more worse? It's because the 10, 11, 12-year-olds who've been watching and participating, they feel like they have to be more ruthless to survive what the ones before them did survive. And you do have fake OGs who are around my age who do lead youngsters astray. But most of the youngsters are getting led by somebody who's stupider than them, who the same age as them. How do I know? Because I've picked up a young dude before. He got put in grape or something. They broke his arm, messed his leg up when they put him down. He ain't from their hood or out in East Memphis, so we picked him up. He got a mama and he got a stepdad who bought him all the Jordans. He can have whatever he want. He never wanted for nothing, but he wanted to hang with the less fortunate people who mama was on dope. They lights ain't never on. They ain't never got no food in the refrigerator. Those were the dudes he deemed to be cool. So being a follower is real. So you have to watch the kids on being followers as well. Because you got people who are way smarter than somebody, but they following behind a stupid person. And I always say, gang banging in Memphis messed up a lot of people's mentality because I used to be around Masons. Masons was teaching us the way of using your mind and doing things the right way. Masons, if I would have stayed knowing who the Masons was, I would have been on, okay, I need to have me a gun license. But when you around gangbangers who talking ignorant and stupid, you know what a gangbanger tell you? It ain't cool to have a gun license just because they know they got felons and they can't get none. Only a stupid person would tell you, an ignorant person would say, he's soft because he got a gun license. But we talking about in the streets, people talk real stupid in the streets and you have to disassociate yourself from them. A stupid dude in the street will tell you, man, you stop for the police. Oh, man, I'll never stop for the police. Man, they got to catch me. I don't know if y'all get what I'm saying. I'm letting you know that this is the way the things are going. Yeah, but they call it gangster. King 809 dude, they call it gangster. Know what I'm saying? Like, they call it gangster. Big Dre said, a glorified. Dre, you know I ain't lying. Dre, you know I ain't lying. You would be like, what little FTO Offset said, Junior, boy, you tripping, man, put on your mask. Look at the dude that he took his mask off and right after a drill. You see what I'm saying? A glorified dummy. And they listen to the rap music. And even if the rap music giving them the game, they still ain't listen. FTO said this song got 50, 60 million views. Junior, boy, you tripping, man, put on your mask. Dude took off his mask. Yeah, a real gangster pray he get his gun rights back. Exactly. Exactly. But I'm just saying, like, I know most of the little homies who I know who went to jail out of state, and they be like, Trell, yo, I was like, to me, it never made sense to smoke weed while you driving with the pack. But young dudes get on the expressway. If you ever sent a young dude to get a pack for you, or y'all went in on a pack or whatever, young dudes always get caught coming back from Arizona, Texas, California. Why? It's something so simple. They smoking weed with thousands of dollars of packs in the trunk or in the tire, wherever it's at, or in the seats or whatever. You drew attention to yourself. All you had to do was go get what you wanted, made it back, and you could have got high as you wanted. You could have got high out your mind if you make it back with the pack. But they always throw the pack away because they getting high on the way back. Glorified dummy. You know why? Because one of them know better. It's knowing the two dudes be driving. One of them know better. One of them really don't want to do it, but the other dude like, man, forget what big homie don't see it, man. Man, I do this. I smoke every time. I go to Texas. I smoke every time. I go pick something up from Florida. Every time I go to Cali, man, this is what I do. Can't nobody tell me nothing. So when you say something about OGs, man, King Edo, they just giving the police probable cause. Giving the police probable cause. Hit the like button as you push up and hit the bell for notification. It make no sense to get a police, no reason to be out here bringing attention to yourself. But that's the reason I believe that the city has, what is it though? It's just too much foolishness, man. Like it's time for the parents to step up, the grandparents to step up. Nah, we ain't gonna do that. 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 We won't tell the truth. We ain't gonna do that though. We ain't gonna do that. Nah, we ain't gonna do that at all. We can't do that one. Let's keep everything respectful. Let's keep everything respectful. Yeah, we ain't finna do that at all. We ain't finna participate in it. Let me see. A lot of OGs not giving the young men the right advice because they haven't grown. Yeah. Imperfect Earth Angel. I'm a nurse. I seen some of the parents pick up their kids, gunshot victims. They talking to kids like they the peers instead of the children. It's sad. It's crazy. My King Edo 9 Deuce, he out of here. He out of here, man. We ain't gonna get no. Somebody sent them, man. King Edo 9 Deuce, somebody sent them, man. These dudes. It be kids, man. To be a troll, you gotta be a kid. Like you can't be a real person. Like who who talking about somebody they don't know? Just lying on somebody you don't know whatsoever, man. King Edo, I couldn't even just I ain't want to get him. I ain't want to talk about him. I ain't want his name to be on her or none of that. Like while we were talking, man, 'cause that just didn't make no sense. Listen, yeah, Mona. Hold on, my Mona. Thank you, Mona. Always got me. Johnny Cage, is you real? Hold on, Johnny Cage. I remember Johnny Cage used to be coming to the chat. Is you real? I just want to know. Is you real? I want to know is you real, man. What the street said, push up. Uh, I want to, like I said, the name of my channel is Official Trell Crowd Dreams and Money Motivation CEO YouTube channel. T Street, what popping? With that being said, I want to congratulate the good parents, the good grandparents, the good uncles, the good aunties, the good sisters, the good brothers, the good family members, the good homeboys. Like let's take a chance just to salute them. Uh, we talk about a lot of negative stuff, But let's salute some people, man. You know what I'm talking about? Like, let's salute some people. Oh, thanks for blessing the channel. Thanks, Mona. Thanks for anybody who just ever hit a like button, ever did a comment, ever subscribed, ever hit the bell for notification. Anybody who ever made a donation, whether it was Apple or Cash Pay or what's the John on here, the super badge. Just thanks for anybody who ever even thought enough on my channel to support me in any type of way. Like one thing I know for sure is don't nobody owe nobody anything. Don't nobody owe nobody nothing. You know what I'm talking about? Like just to even be in the chat, it's people got money to get, it's people got their kids to take care of, and they tuning in to chop it over me. You know what I'm saying? And have a conversation and build. You know what I'm talking about? And I go on people channels and build with them too. And sometimes it feel like I've been knowing people for 50, 60 years. You know what I'm saying? I ain't 50, 60 yet. I'm in my 40s. But sometimes just chopping it over with people, you be like, dang, it's a cool person. You know what I'm saying? Like they own somewhat what I'm on. You know what I'm talking about? Like, and I don't know, it be a crazy connection messing with YouTube, like in a good way, because you end up chopping it up with some cool people on YouTube that you probably wouldn't have never ran across in the street. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to salute people who be messing with me, like, cause it's an honor and privilege to ever be celebrated. You know what I'm talking about? It's an honor and a privilege to be celebrated or somebody show you love. Cause man, yeah, energy don't lie. The energy don't lie. I swear it don't. Like, um, it don't lie. And I just want to tell people, a lot been going on in Memphis. A lot of negativity going on, but there's a lot of great people in the city. Like, there's a lot of great people in the city of Memphis. What's up? What's up, Lucia? Hey, Lucia, we got a Memphis heavyweight in the building. We got a Memphis heavyweight in the building. What's up, you, Lucia? It's a privilege for anybody just to be messing with you though. Like, I finna tell y'all, just like, even with there's so much negativity going on in the city, there's a lot of good, great people in the city of Memphis. Like, there's a lot of good, great people in the city. There's a lot of people that died bringing people together of greatness. And I think a lot of people don't know that. You know what I'm saying? When they think of Memphis, they just think everybody want to do some violence, some crime. But now there's some great people here. They do great things and bring people together, bring unity. They give back to the community, give back to their family, back to the church. And I think people don't know that when it comes to the city. So I just want to say with all the people who they lost, like y'all done lost, I done lost people. Uh, man, keep going. You know what I'm talking about? Like I said, this is a motivation channel. Like, keep going. Like, yeah, I'm gonna talk about some street stuff here and there, but it's never gonna be on trying to be stupid. One thing you can bet your money on Trell Crowd, you ain't never gonna see me trying to be stupid. I swear to God. Never gonna catch me trying to be stupid. That ain't that ain't something I do. I'm gonna drink water, I'm gonna mind my business, I'm gonna look good, feel good, smell good, perform good. And I'm gonna exercise. Yeah, big dude. What Big Boogie say? Big dude. Yeah, I be exercising. Yeah, welcome to the Dreamers, Lucille. You finna start back popping out? Lucille, you finna start back popping out? Did you pop out tonight? You have to have Mona Thompson said, you have to have a passion for trusting God on this daily walk. Big crowd, not the little one. It's little Trell C. Do hit the like button as you push up. Do hit the like button as you push up. What a screen said, push up. We're gonna go 5 more minutes. We're gonna have open discussion. We'll go 5 more minutes with open discussion with a street shit. Get in her. The fast way, not the slow way. Get in her the fast way. I love y'all. I love the chat. You dig? I love the chat. We gonna have open discussion. Good night, Mona. Get you some rest. Gotta get your booty rest. Now gotta get your booty rest now. What the street said, what the street said, push up, get in her. Skirt. Man, we having open discussion. We having open discussions. Just let me know what been popping. Let me know what's on your mind. Like a Vaunt, like Fredo Bang. I can read your mind, baby. I know what you're thinking, but I'm upright. Cause I got mine. In my song there. To the young men, use your mind, man. Use your mind. Use your mind. Whatever you're doing, use your mind. We've been talking about SaysoP and Sauce Walker. One of the four shooters was identified. We've been talking about Big Boogie's sister unalived in a tragic high-speed chase, allegedly. Uh, this is home of the Memphis OG Speaks On. This is home of the Memphis Hood Street Stories. This is home of the Dreams of Money CEO podcast. So get in her the fast way, not the slow way. Sauce Walker, don't pass the smell test. Listen, Lucy, a couple people have been saying it. Us in Memphis, we big on respect in the city. You know what I'm saying? But I don't believe no dude got hit with no switch about 2 or 3 times with no switch did that. You know what I'm saying? It's just me. I say he was moving kind of weird, but I wouldn't say he done it. Uh I mean he just, he has a kite, you know what I'm saying? He has a kite, and I just believe cause he finished doing everything SaysoP wanted him to do while he was down here. Like SaysoP wanted him to do an interview with Wiki. He did that. He went to Superior. He went to PK, got him some lobsters and some food. So he done everything before he left and went home that he was supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just believe it was smoke. I don't believe it. A couple of people in the chat said they believe it was sacrifice. I don't believe it. I just believe in these streets, I believe taking pictures or hanging around people who people want out the way is very dangerous. You know what I'm talking about? Like, I just feel like being connected with certain people is very dangerous. That's just what I feel like. I mean, I think he should have went home. I would have went home. You know what I'm saying? But I told somebody early in the chat, Sauce Walker always been like that though. Like, he got robbed in L.A. Somebody got shot and somebody got killed, and he still kept rapping and promoting and doing his thing in L.A. I think they tried to rob him twice in L.A. and it went bad. And he stayed and he promoted and he did his thing. So I believe he should have went home. You believe he should have went home. Other people believe he should have went home, but he didn't. You know what I'm saying? He ain't up there enough for all this sacrifice stuff. Uh, Homie talk too gangster and move too he do. Like, all that money them guys be showing. I just don't understand why, if y'all bloods or whatever, like, you know what I'm saying, or whatever y'all doing, or y'all millionaires, I just don't see. First of all, I don't see why y'all ain't had no members with y'all just ready to handle smoke at all times. I don't believe nobody who posts two, three, four, $500,000 should ever be in a position where somebody's not they don't have at least 4 people uh protecting the perimeter. He talk too much. He a podcast nigga. Yeah, nigga do talk too much. He always talking. I don't, you know what I'm saying? I don't even be knowing what he talking about. But he made a name for himself talking a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's supposed to be a P. You know what I'm saying? So I guess the women like him, Lucille. He's supposed to be a P. He got gas, and now he got a strip club. I'm watching this. Okay. King Edo 9 Deuce. If a nigga pop it the way Sauce pop it, they better have a button and 3-4 hitters. King Edo, this is what upsetted me a lot. I made a video about this the other day. Did I make a video or live? Let me see which one I made. What upsets me is every time a rapper get touched, is no return of fire. That's what pisses me off about all these rappers. It's never no return of fire. Like, I just I hate to put myself in it because I'm on positivity and stuff. Every time it's been something with me, all I'm gonna say is it's been a return of fire. You know what I'm saying? If you talk to any of my homeboys, any family member, they gonna say Trell move like he got something going on, and I ain't got nothing going on. When I walk outside, I look around. If somebody trying to walk behind me, I'm telling you, like, and I'm outside, I'm not gonna let you walk behind me. When I go to a hotel or something, I got my hand almost right there on it, looking around, just making sure what's going on. When I go get food at any restaurant, especially if I pick it up, I have it in my left hand and I keep my right hand free. Know what I'm talking about? Because I'm right-handed. So, and I got extra clips on me at all time, and I have nothing going on in the street. It's just I move like that. Even when I'm at work, if I go somewhere on lunch, I'm securing the area. I'm scanning the area. If something don't look right, bro, I leave. I leave. Now, I couldn't imagine me being a dude who walk around with $200,000, $300,000, and I'm just walking around loose. Sauce be in New York walking around loose. Miami walking around loose. LA walking around. Atlanta, Houston, Dallas, Fort Worth walking around loose. Arizona, he be in Austin just walking around loose. Like, I don't understand how you can do it. Don't leave the house without that fact. And the members, shit mandatory. Exactly. Especially if you got a name like that. I heard it say so before it's there. It's mandatory to never leave without the fact. But I'm gonna say it like this: Nipsey Hussle, when he made his untimely demise, it was no return of fact. All them dudes was outside. Nobody shot back for Nip. Nobody shot back for Nip. Nobody shot back for Nip. It was like 6, 7 dudes. Nobody had no fire. When Young Dolph, when that happened to him, he didn't have no fire. And he said on Breakfast Club, he been in a whole lot of shootouts. Young Dolph on the Breakfast Club interview said he was in a whole lot of shootouts. And we know of 3 or 4 public shootouts Young Dolph had. Now his brother did return fire, but not at the time. So it's like they returned fire, but that was after the fact. Mo 3 didn't return fire. Now Mo 3 supposed to have been a spinner, a slider, a stepper, and he couldn't get his fire because he hid it. First of all, you had a dude baby mama house who told you to stay away from his baby mama. So I ain't had no fire. if I'm that bold to go, well, dude told me to stay away from his baby mama, I'm not hiding no fat in no hidden compartment. Like, I believe then when they got Quando Rondo cousin, Lil Pab in LA, there was no return of fat. None. Uh when they got hit King Von up, it was return of fire, supposedly, but I didn't see it. The only return of fire I seen was coming from the police. They said that the dudes that was with King Von, tried to return fire, but they ended up getting hit. I didn't see that. Uh, Get Money Lil Ronnie. He the person who made me say, put the cup down, pick the fire up. Because I used to see Get Money Lil Ronnie with a cup all the time. And they just made me start the phrase, pick the fire up, put the cup down, or put the cup down, pick the fire up. Cause Lil Ronnie, when him and his daughter met, they untimely demise. It was no return of fire. And it surprises me because people who was around Get Money Lil Ronnie seemed to be on that type of timing. But when it was time for that type of timing, I feel like if he would have had something on him when they hit that corner and he would have hit back, he maybe could have saved either him or his daughter or both of them, where he could have gotten a whip and got up out of there. But you need to return fire to open up a lane for yourself to survive. Like when somebody busts at you and you bust back, like a lot of times they save your life. With Biggie died, it was no return of fire. When they really should have been in bulletproof trucks. When Pac died, it was no return of fire. King Adolescent, dude, did they say, when Pac got hit, it was no return of fire, right? I think even when 50 Cent got hit 9 times, no return of fire. Just luckily he lived, but it wasn't no return of fire when they hit him. Like, what's up with this no return of fire? Like, y'all dude claim y'all the biggest street dudes in the world, and y'all got all this beef and all this smoke. It made no sense to not return fare. Let me see. I'll read some of these comments. What's up in real life now? I don't think I shouted my boy out. King Edo Nando, y'all. Street Politics TV. Shout out to Player Cole, man. He just got off live. Me and him supposed to went live together. Something's wrong with the link tonight. But me and him gonna be going live. Listen to Lucille in the building. So we the three that make up the Memphis heavyweights. We're gonna be going live. Do go subscribe to Street Politics TV channel ASAP so you can catch us tomorrow when we go live. Yo, it go back to Tupac. Somebody should have been in the back seat with him. Told no Uzi. Y'all should have had a Uzi or Mac 11 or something. I would have been back seat with Mac 11 in the BMW. That's what I'm saying. Like, when I was young, when I was the young dude of the crew, especially when I wasn't really having too much money, I ain't even laughing. Like, I just used to be kind of like paying attention. Like, I used to be just, you know what I'm saying? I had to make myself useful when I was around some of the older guys, and I ain't had no money really. I wasn't having no motion, so I used to just be really just watching the headline for the older guys. Cause dudes used to pay my way. We used to go to clubs 7 days a week. Go to Premier, Rockefeller, Shooters. We used to go to Apple. We used to go D&D. We used to go somewhere almost every night. Go to the Hood Club, James Land. We used to go somewhere 7 days a week. So then we used to go to Tony's Bar and Grill, the one in the Haven, the one in the East. We used to go to all type of different places. A lot of time, we used to go to LD's, Betty Boogie's, CC's, what, you know what I'm saying, wherever we went. Sometimes Hughes, I used to just be holding fat down, you know what I'm saying, watching. The dude who doesn't have a lot of money is supposed to be watching. He is supposed to be there, almost like he's paid to watch what's going on and protect the bag. I think a lot of stuff got messed up when they started saying, I hate to say, I'm gonna put it on women. I apologize, women. When y'all women start telling the dude who won't really get no money, oh, what all them got on big old chains and big watches and brand new clothes every day, and you ain't got all this, you ain't got all that. I think women messed it up. That dude was happy with his position and willing to wait his turn till he moved up. And then when women got involved, nah, I want my whole team to shine. Well, guess what? In real life, is a such thing called order. You crawl, then you walk. You bag up the dope, then you get the money. Bag up dope, then get money. Walk, then crawl. Uh, the whole team doesn't need $300,000 watches and $300,000 chain. Somebody on the team has to be okay with being in the back, and they got nice houses, nice cars. They taking care of their family. See, that's me. I I got jewelry and all that. I got nice clothes and all that. But if I'm going out with my homeboy and he the bag, I'm going to be the guy paying attention. I don't have to shine. Y'all can run my jewelry. I don't have to have on no jewelry. Y'all can run my jewelry. Let me protect the bag. Dudes don't protect the bag no more. Don't do most don't do bag it up. My player call you hell, man. You hell. Don't do most of the don't. Bag it up, then get money. DMX told these guys, bag it up, then get money. Don't do the dope, then bag it up, man. You ain't gonna get no profit, man. Like, don't miss the profit though. Hit the like boy, run me up, man. Hit the like, don't do the dope, man. When Pac died, it was Return to Fast, but long after Orlando got off Buntry from Mad Pride Rule bus out. King 809 do. I didn't know the Buntry had bus. Let's go. You been teaching, bro. 100. What it do, Cole? I was the youngest nigga in the clique, scrap to the T back in the day for sure. So King 809 dudes know what I'm talking about. Like I was the young dude. I ain't had nothing going on. I might well be security. Cause you know what I'm saying? I might well be security. I got on my one of my OGs them Michelin this jerseys anyway. I might well earn one of your jerseys. Yeah, man, these guys crazy. Yeah, it's too much pride now. Like I was saying, King Edo, it gotta be the females telling the dudes, oh, like I heard the people get mad talking about, well, these rappers be having their entourage tote they luggage. Bro, look, if I'm with 50 Cent, if I'm with, let's say, P. Diddy before he got messed up, let's say I'm with uh Rod Wave. Okay, let's say one of these Rod Wave, I look at him like my little nephew. Of course, I'm gonna grab his luggage. He ain't gotta ask me. I know I'm getting paid. I know I don't work a job. I know I got a nice house. I know I got two, three nice cars. Why wouldn't I tote Rod Wave luggage? Why wouldn't I tote Yo Gotti luggage? It doesn't make me less of a man to tote another man's luggage if that's my job. That's the problem with these young dudes. They just want to be rich without putting in no work. You don't have a job. You're having intercourse with beautiful women who you would have never been able to touch if you weren't next to the star. You would have never been able to have intercourse with these beautiful women if you weren't with the star. If you weren't next to Moneybag Yo, you wouldn't be able to knock down these sexy, beautiful women. If you weren't next to Let me think. Lil Baby, you wouldn't be able to touch these beautiful women. You wouldn't have a nice house. You wouldn't have a $200,000 house. What's wrong with toting Lil Baby luggage and he got you two cars? He got you a house. He paid to have your baby mama house. But you too good to tote his luggage. You too good to go get your gun license. You too good to babysit his kids. And you don't have a job. All your job consists of is being around this man. In real life 901, everyone in the count supposed to look like a boss so bad nobody know who the man is. Man, in real life 901, I will agree with it, but right now, the images we seeing of the bosses, mostly in Black America, are rappers right now. Now, if all of us are doctors, and let's say I own or you own the doctor office, right? We could get away with nobody knowing who the boss is. But being a rapper, we can't. Is a dude who own the record label, is a rapper, and sometimes the rapper own the record label. So if we talking about in the hip hop world, you can't hide it. Oh, King 809 Deuce, I seen niggas try to clown Lil Baby down when he was rolling the lint off his shirt, like, bro not making thousands rocking ice. They clowning him for being neat. I'm a neat dude. I'm a clean dude. My mama tell you, man, I had one polo shirt from 8th grade to 12th grade. I had one or two chap shirt, one or two Nautica shirts. I had them from the 8th grade to the 12th grade, man. And I will earn my clothes on Sunday. I will earn my clothes on Sunday. Oh, roll my lint roll over all my clothes. Oh, wash my gangster Reeboks on Sunday. Had about 2, 3 pair of them. Cause sometimes I keep one from a year or two ago. That way I have more. I put different shoelaces in my gangster Reeboks back then. So I always been neat. And so when I started having the clothes I wanted, I always still take care of my stuff. You know what I'm talking about? Like, you're supposed to be nice and neat. So they clowning Lil Baby don't make sense. Not to grown men, not the real men, but I get it. My it was so great. My guy over here looking like Big Daddy kind. Real spit. I still got some of my shirt exactly. Like right now, people be seeing me and they be like, I like your shoes. And they might be talking about some of my designer shoes or some Nikes or something. And I'd be like, oh man, I had these for 5 years. For real? But like, yeah, like I done had some of my Giuseppes for 4, 5 years. I clean my Giuseppes, wash them off, clean my coach shoes, clean my Nikes, wash them off. I just keep up with my stuff, man. You know what I'm talking about? I keep up with it. I don't really earn it much like I used to, you know what I'm saying? Because the clothes they make now, they stretch, so I don't earn a lot no more. Now they would clown his partner like, dude, not making bands working for that, man. Ah, okay, I get you. Just, man, these folks ain't got a liquor sense, bro. None, man. They ain't got no sense. Hit the like button as you push up, man. Yeah, I think when people get back to understanding what a job is, you can become a boss better. Like, me and salute Charles Ewing and rest in peace to Sammy Ewing. I mess with them. I'm very close to their family, the Ewing family, with the moving company. And a lot of people don't know that Charles, I ain't gonna talk about his street background because I don't like putting it in the atmosphere. But Charles was a janitor at the Commercial Appeal, and I think he did janitorial work. It may be like a doctor office or something. Somebody asked Charles to move them in the 80s. Charles moved them. They told somebody else. They said, "Oh, we heard you move such and such. You want to make some extra money." So he started moving people on the weekends. Then he started moving people after work for the commercial appeal and for doctor offices. And from there, he called Sammy. Sammy was in, I want to say, the state of New Mexico living with their other brother. So then he came to Memphis and they started Ewing Moving Service. The man was a janitor and he became a boss. See, a lot of people don't understand you gotta crawl before you walk. You have to bag it up, then sell it. World is about order, bro. Like you start at the low totem pole, you keep learning, you keep seeing what's going on, then you become the boss. You become a boss of your own thing. Nowadays we see people just taking what they want. And them being a boss don't that's why them being a boss don't last long. Cause you took your position. When you take your position, it don't last long. Don't worry much. People will always think it's new. Psh. In real life now, I don't want you know these dudes ain't no player. These dudes ain't no player. In real life, he's speaking the grit and grind of Memphis. Pay attention, people 100. Listen to Lucy, that's true. The ability fall because they have no structure, no concept of how time works. The name when I started back rapping, it was like about 2015 when I jumped back in the booth. 901 Law, that's the name of my tape, 901 Law. Then my second tape I had made was called Morals and Structure. Cause I'm big on morals and structure. A lot of people don't even know what the fuck morals is. I'm just gonna be honest. The reason I named my shit 901 Law was to bring back the old street laws that I grew up on. Then with the morals and structure, it was because I was seeing dudes I know do fuck shit. I knew a dude. I don't. I never see his name because I don't expose people. But I pulled up on the block one day, and some of the dudes, some of the homies had hit a lick with this one dude. I asked them what the lick was. They said they had hit the lick on dude auntie house. She had a whole lot of stuff in the house, and dude took a 357, and it just let me know the dudes had no morals. So I was like, well, what was he gonna do with that 357 if his auntie was there? I said, now y'all know what's next. If he hit a lick on his own auntie house with a 357, your auntie house next, or your uncle house next. Cause now you in it. See, this stuff don't, some of this stuff that's going on, been going on. It didn't just start happening today. Some of this stuff was going on. We was teenagers and we was in our 20s and early 20s, middle 20s. I seen that the structure been messed up in the city of Memphis. When people are willing to rob and kill their own aunties and uncles and cousins for money, something wrong with it. See, I played sports. I played football, I played neighborhood basketball. I was on a swim team. You know what I'm saying? My mama worked a lot, but I had other avenues to learn some structure. Then when I left South Memphis, I was meeting more older homeboys who was in it getting money than being killers and robbers. Cause I was in South Memphis and Riverside, like everybody know Riverside. Riverside, like a lot of people over there just like people in Walker home. They think they come from the hardest block in Memphis. Same as South Parkway, same as 7th Street, Klondike, uh, just certain hoods they believe they make and produce the most hardest, toughest people, and they move in their mentality. So when I moved on some, I started being around more hustlers, dudes who want to get money. So I could learn more structure from a dude who, okay, somebody ain't pay him. I ain't gotta kill him. I'ma kill you by never messing with you again. You can't come around no more. And they taught me something different. They taught me a valuable lesson. You ain't always gotta do something to somebody who didn't do right. You can cut their water all the way off, and they gonna cry inside because they ain't got no access to you no more. Hey, hit that like button as you push up, man. Hit the like button as you push up. With the street shit, with the street shit, it's your boy Big Trill carrying out the little one. Run them likes up, man. Hit the bell for notification. I gotta get out of here. Nothing but love, man. I catch you lit. Hey, subscribe to Street Politics TV tonight. Catch me, Lucille, Player Kotamar, Memphis Heavyweights, your boy Big Trill Crab. Like, comment, subscribe, and share. Home of the Memphis OG Speaks On. Memphis OG Speaks On. I'm out. 100.